When I look into the mirror, I see my mother. I see her round cheeks, thick lips, and wide smile. I see her eyes. I see her younger self with thick, curly hair. Until she and I meet again, I will always remember what she looked like because I am my mother's daughter. In October of 2016, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 non-small cell lung cancer. I began to live a double life as a caretaker to my mother. During the day, I was a typical 17-year-old junior in high school. During the night, I was an unofficial caretaker, sorting medications and feeding dinner to my mother. I missed school way too many times to count, but I did not care. My mother needed me. I needed her. My mother's battle with lung cancer ended on April 25th, 2017. She was 59. For nearly 3 years, I have grieved and grieved and grieved, but I have learned that grief is like a backpack. You can carry the hefty amounts of sadness on your back, or you can unzip the bag and examine the materials that are your feelings. I often choose the latter. When I think of my mother, I do not think of her cancer. I think of her home-cooked meals, her extensive grocery list, her favorite lipstick from Bobbi Brown in the shade Burnt Red, her jewelry collection. She is defined by the love she shared for me and my siblings and her husband, my father. She was selfless, kind, and an angel who just happened to inhabit a human body. My mother was a collector. She kept my kindergarten graduation invitation. She kept her governmental purchasing certificate of completion. She even kept letters from 1985. She kept a prayer journal. Sometimes I read her words, imagining her feelings and how she looked while writing on the paper. Sometimes I do not unzip my backpack and examine my feelings. I carry the grief and sadness and depression. I often wonder what she would say to me, if she would be proud of me, if she can see me. I wondered if she was watching from up above as I graduated high school, or if she was sitting in the passenger seat as I drove 300 miles away from home to attend college. I wondered what she thought of my natural hair or the ink on my wrist in her handwriting. I wondered what she thought of my boyfriend. My mind will race with unwanted thoughts. She will not be at my college graduation. She will not tell me about her Bible study class. She will not be at my wedding. What does her voice sound like again? Everything is a memory. I only had 17 years to know my mother. Where is she? She won't be there. She is not here. She is not returning. She is gone. When I experience the overwhelming tightness and loudness of grief, I always find myself near water. My mother was a spiritual woman, and she believed in everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. She taught me and my siblings to always release our worries and anxieties near a body of water. She always said the water was cleansing, and as we released our thoughts, the tides would carry them away from our mind and our bodies. A lake, a river, a stream, an ocean. She loved the ocean. It is difficult living life without my mother, but I have learned so much about her in her absence. She used to write poetry. She wore handmade dresses to church when she was a young girl. She liked to dance with a Corona in hand. She was free-spirited. I miss seeing her wrap her hair at night or coming into the house with too many groceries. I miss her deep belly laugh. I recognize that my mother lived her life with purpose and confidence and resilience, but I will never not miss her. She was my best friend. Until my mother and I meet again, I will continue to live, and I will always be my mother's daughter.